Welcome back, Gooners. Today we're gonna do another episode of me playing decks I like to play just to have fun. So I lived tier elements from the beginning of it until when it got hit by the ban list, and even longer. Even when it got hit by the ban list, nobody played it anymore. I still played it and I almost topped the Vices with it. It was Vices Richmond 2023, 2023, yeah, 2024 was Snake Eye. It was all that. It was purely an Unchained format, purely Unchained Rescue Ace. Like, the idea behind it was just FTKing the opponent, and how I did it, I'm gonna show you right now. So here I basically have a normal tier elements deck. Not just normal, but a whole lot of engine, not a lot of non-engine. Basically the only non-engine I have was Super Pole and Droplet. I'm not sure if Droplet is going to be enough and Droplet is going to be the best non-engine, but I feel like in tier elements it's kind of cool. But what I actually have as a game plan is post side. Right now I just go Infernal Flame Banshee because I have a lot of level 4s. I could actually even play Cross Sheep. Maybe it's Cross Sheep over Secretarian, honestly. Just to spam more level 4s. And yeah, the idea is I go Flame Banshee to search, Flag to summon itself for going to Escatos, and with Reprodocus I can basically Escatos lock whatever I want to lock. And it works so good. Back in the days it worked so much better because I had the Millers both at one. So if I trigger a Miller, I mained Escatos. So if I trigger a Miller, I know what my opponent is on. Sometimes it was the Miller that showed me what he's on. I played the Horus package, so I was able to zombie vampire know what he's on. Or I actually did some games tier cash, make the opponent mill 3 so I know what he's on because I had enough already. And by knowing what he is on, I can just, against purely a locked fairy, against Unchained a locked fiend, and against Rescue Ace, it depends. Sometimes warrior, sometimes machine. Usually I did machine because the best ones are machine. So yeah, it worked. It worked so well. I FTK'd so many opponents. Shout out Steven Santoli. And yeah, I basically had so much fun playing it. So this exact build, or this exact idea of the deck is one of my coolest creations I ever invented, I feel like. And today we're gonna try to make it viable in current format. The Dracotail matchup isn't great, so we had to put in some good cards against it going second. And also, bro, look at this. Look at Shadow Fusion post side is insanely strong, and this deck is so good. If this card resolves post side, you're almost guaranteed to win. You can even sometimes side in Winda going first if you want to be crazy. But yeah, Up Cologne also going second feels kind of nice. Milling these two feels kind of nice. Maybe we can even play Genius or Beast. We'll see if we draw Shadow Fusion without it being able to resolve. Now, if we draw Shadow Fusion and we draw one of these, we can just use it from hand. It doesn't matter, it's not that deep. But yeah, we'll see how it goes, we'll see how it feels. We also play the Visas package, so we can go for Astrolot. Astrolot is a crazy card. And we can also set up some draws and some more interruptions with the Scareclaw things. I'm gonna show you how this works as well. It's super cool, super fun. First match against Byzantine. That looks kind of cute, this image. Oh god, why is it? Okay. A newbie. I'm not sure if that's gonna be a good demonstration of the deck. But we'll see. We'll see. Alright. We better make that Havness resolve or Havness mill something good. I mean, worst case, even if it's not going that well, we can still... We have plays. If we get Havness staying on the board, we have some plays. That's gonna be pretty cool. Melodious. Okay, funny. By the way, check out the Melodious Snake Eye video I just posted recently. You're gonna love it. I want summons one from deck, right? But then it locks you for Melodious. Yep. It's gonna be Refra. I'm not sure if Refra... Yeah, we're just gonna chain Havness. Oh. No, that works. No, that works. Chaining one Rhino, chaining two Scream. So Scream is gonna search a Solic. Oh god, I haven't played that in a while, I'm not gonna lie. And then we're gonna go Rhino. Killing 1 Rhino, attaching 2 Scream. Okay. Yeah, Rhino, so Rhino's still gonna resolve. Rhino's gonna mill a Merly. And then we're gonna go Merly. DD Crow Merly? Yo, you're a menace. That's not cool. That's not cool. Okay. Okay, that's unfair. Alright, but we let him play. We just made him use 2 hand traps that would have destroyed us by just using 1 card of our hand. We still have 2 monsters on board. So he's still got to deal with that first. We're fine. So plays these 2. I love hitting with Happiness. It feels like the best hand trap in the game if it hits. That's the one that's gonna reborn, right? Once per turn, you can target 1 light fairy, add it to your hand. Okay. Cannot activate non-light monster effects during the turn you activate this effect. Can't. He can still link them off for the link to Baja, Reborn, Soprano, Concerto, draw 1. So he's not out of the game. In this guy's special summon, he can. Yeah, he can put 1. He can add this back to hand, technically. Then Pendle summon it. But still, he cannot fuse. That's not the. Oh, no, that's the one that fuses. Yeah, my bad. For the link 2, that's the one that summons from deck, right? And discard 1, special 2, yeah. And 1 boom. A bloom, Jimmy Baja on Soprano. Yeah. Another DD Crow? He's discarding that? What? Why would he discard a DD Crow against Tearlaments? Is he insane? I know that this one makes him, again, this one makes him not be targeted, not destroyed by blah blah blah. And yeah, I'm gonna make the fusion. But he can only do the DD Crow fusion, I think. Quick effect, you can banish until the end phase any number of melodious monsters you control, then you can return up that money face up cards your opponent controls at hand. Okay. Blah blah blah. If this card leaves the field because an opponent card effect, you can spend 1 melodious monster from the deck or extra deck. So he has 1 card in hand. That might be another DD Crow since he discarded the DD Crow already. What other card would he keep in hand? So they do not have any effects anymore. This just protects whatever, don't care, I got Droplet. I think I'm just gonna, is this cards or? Yeah, face up cards, okay. So it is Scream first. Then we're gonna go Grief to summon Visa Starfrost. Sending Happiness. Yeah, that's fine. Do we chain Droplet here? So we can, yeah, I think it's chaining Droplet here by sending Grief and Sharon. Just so we can then send Happiness by summoning with the Starfrost and triggering Happiness. Yeah, that's good. 1, 2. Misclick. Misclick. This one. Going second against it. I think Shadow Fusion is fine. With these. I don't want to cut any of my main deck monsters, right? They feel kind of nice. Fenrir is not great. The trap. 3 traps. Cutting 3 traps is fine. Scream is not crazy. Also this engine, I don't know, going second. Maybe one of these. So that's 5, I think. Then we're just gonna add these. Ariel doesn't do shit, right? But we need it kind of for Apcalone. No? We don't want to go Vinda right up. Ash, Bell. I mean, Bell is kind of nice. It can stop Schuperta, right? Yeah, we can stop Schuberta. Do we need that? Yeah, he's also playing DD Crows. Yeah, we might as well just put in the bells. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe Ashes. Ash doesn't do shit. Is the deck consistent enough? We're just gonna Ash the only starter they have. Maybe it's Escatas, just so if we get to summon Escatas, the game is over, basically. Yeah. Okay, that should be. That's gonna work for sure. We go first. We go first, and we decided in the Escatas. That's kind of funny. He's gonna be sick. What is the play? You can summon that guy, right? Somehow. Squeeze a Star Frost. Okay, you can target any number of Visa Star Frost. So I put him in the deck. I think we have some plays, right? Yeah, we can normal summon that guy. Then we're gonna turn it into Lightheart. Lightheart effect is gonna search Field Spell. Field Spell is then gonna add Lightheart. Then is we activate Field Spell, which is gonna add Reinhardt. This can only search the Scarecrow, right? The Arrival, right? Once yeah, going back to the hand. Then we're gonna special this here. Then we're gonna Arrival target this. Which he can, yeah, Bow Spell, of course. Which is not too bad. It's not the end of the world because we can still go Grief. Yeah, it's not bad actually. Okay, now it becomes kind of annoying. We do not have that. That's kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I could go for a Link 2. I think it's actually just SP. Because we can't... Hold on. We can go this. We get to summon one fusion. No, we get to dump Merly with a sprint. Because we can go SP here or Cross Sheep here. Then fuse, then summon the Astrolaut for Cross Sheep. Go sprint, dump, and we end on a Dragostapelia. Which I think is better than nothing. We have Meta Noise and Dragostapelia. Well, we give up on SP, right? Yeah. I think SP at that point is better because we have a crazy follow-up if we survive somehow. Can this be linked off? Yeah, right? Yeah. Yeah, no triggers. Okay. Show me what you got. First movement solo? Sure. I don't care. Well, what is he gonna do? Realistically, he's gonna summon Refra. Yeah. He's gonna go Refra. I'm just gonna chain SP. Do I have to chain SP? No, I don't need to chain SP, right? No. I don't need to. Couplet, yeah. Res is fine. Now here I got a chain SP. He's got Herald. Vanish. Okay, so it's her and Couplay. He doesn't have an effect. So she also doesn't have an effect, right? No. I think we're still good because because Meta Noise will get us a thing here. So we can go Meta Noise. We don't need to control. Oh, we need to control it. Yeah, no, never mind. We need to control the tier for that. Okay, I might have fucked it up. Did I? He just fucked it up. He was supposed to add this back because it's not once per turn. I just want to survive, but I don't think I will survive, I'll be honest. Yeah. Okay, I'm sure. Soprano, refrain, and couplet. Declared soprano, and couplet. Oh yeah, 2 couplets. Okay, now I got it. He hasn't done that? How do you get to concerto? He sure hasn't done that? First movement solo, refrain, declared refrain, and couplet. Oh yeah, activated couplet, yeah. Sure. So in his hand, he's got his concerto once a turn. Each effect, yeah. He's got concerto. I didn't pay attention. What's the second card in his hand? Another couplet, right? Should be another couplet. Yeah, there's 34, right? Oh, hold on. Once the opponent lose, yeah, it's even. Spell makes them lose. Okay, so we will play against the DD Crow, which he better activate first. We also have here. Okay, he's got concerto, couplet, and 1 card. I don't know. We got Happiness. Okay, so we get to summon Lightheart. We get to summon this guy. Astrolabe. Declare target. Sure. Whatever. Yo. Oh, I can trigger Happiness. Yeah. Not whatever. I can trigger Happiness on that. 3. I can go Rhyphobia pop 1, if I'm not mistaken. Effect target this to destroy. Yeah, that's fine. Then I'm gonna... Yeah, so I don't know why I didn't see it, but it was so obvious, it was so easy. I would just go Meta Noise, book whatever he has, send... Yeah, Sharon, 30 Sharon with the Astrolabe for a Mud Dragon. I'm gonna normal summon that Mudora, overlay it with Mud Dragon for a Banshee. Go Banshee effect, search flag, summon flag by shuffling back the Lightheart. Use flag effect for Escatos, Banshee and flag into a sprint. Sprint is gonna dump Merly. Merly is gonna use itself and the Mud Dragon for a Dragostapelia. Then here I'm gonna go Rhyphobia, pop the Refra I just said. Next thing I'm gonna do is summon Escatos, banishing Havnis, banishing Flame Banshee, and the Ghost Spell I had in graveyard, so it's the Aqua, Pyro, and Zombie. Declare Escatos, pop all the fairies, go battle phase, that's 3k. 6k, 87 ODK. Yeah, I think it's just normal summon this and control the game. Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that. So this attacks over this first. So that's minus 200. It's at 800. Should be 800 because of the field spell. Then this over this, and then 30 directly. Huh? 42? Oh yeah, because it still destroyed it. My bad. Would it have been able to kill them? I don't know. Main phase 2. Yeah, he has nothing left. There's actually nothing left, yeah. How am I supposed to not win this? I got a shuffler, I got SP. They can't do anything in the graveyard. This can add, right? Concerto. Concerto is fine. Yeah. Maybe I should have destroyed the co-player because I can out all the bodies anyways. Okay, he's gonna go for another Baja. But this has to be sent to the graveyard. Ugh. This has to be sent to the graveyard. Sending one Maestro. Which one? Huh? Is this Maestro? Huh. I'll just chain SP then. I think. He can't do anything. Is this once per duel to scale it back? It's not, right? Once per turn. Chaining 2. Chaining Interior Fra and couple. I will just chain SP to target these two. And as it leaves the field, it's sent to graveyard. Yeah. He's gonna target and add it back. I can just dodge that with Modora. It's very good. He targeted the link, right? Whoa, hold on, why did I chain that? Very good. It's gonna be sent to actually like anyway. Yeah, that was a bait. Oh god. Very good concerto. Movement, solo, and Ash. Yeah, that was just that was bad. Oh god, why did I do that? I didn't pay attention. I just activated a card. Yeah. Depends on how much he's gonna pen summon. He's gonna summon this. Okay. Oh god, I can now. Yeah. Is he gonna add concerto? He's activated concerto already, so he cannot concerto again. And I can just Meta Noise book this, and yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna fusion zone again, right? Yeah. No, he's good. Because he used that to fusion zone already. Yeah. Oh, did I mess it up? I don't know. Maybe I did. Yeah, now what? Now what? Okay, Harold. Isn't he locked? This is fairies. Yo, that's broken. Maybe I was supposed to go set up. Yeah, I think I was supposed to set up Drugstop Helium. No, I can't target anymore, right? Oh, I can target. So it doesn't matter. End of main one, yeah. It's gonna think hard battle phase. Because this one makes me not able to activate, right? Yeah. I'll just meta noise target this. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, banish all 3, I think. I will send a Merly. No, Sharon. I don't want to top deck Sharon. Then I'm gonna declare bottom of deck to bottom of deck. Summon this in defense. Yeah. And the battle phase, sure. So they all have 500 more attack, right? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I think I could have prevented a lot of that. Super Poly. I think it's pretty easy to then just switch this to attack. 42 over 12, that's 27 damage already, and this over this is 10 game. Yeah, that was it. That was it. Alright, match number 2 against Loot. Yeah, and some numbers. There you go first. 42 cards. The sleeves are kind of sick, I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, we opened 3 traps for sure. Main phase 1. Honestly, those traps kind of go crazy, I'm not gonna lie. What are we getting? Yeah, I think it's this. Getting Reinhardt. No, please draw us or something, so it's easier. No, he's not gonna draw. Normal effect. It's gonna grab a rival. Okay. Unfortunately, nothing is combo, so we're gonna just link it off for Lightheart. Then we're gonna go Arrival. Summon back this. Then link it off for SP. Just so we have something. Then we said Meta Noise, Crime, and Celiac. So there we go. Because right now what we can do is we can trigger Havness at any point. No matter if we win, if we mill anything or not, we can go Meta Noise to book a monster. We have Celiac that can use Havness to negate a monster, and Havness will summon something. Okay. Think on summon. Okay, 42 cards. Opening Fenrir. No, we're good. We can't do anything about it. Is it Havness? That's kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. It is kind of annoying. Do we need to interfere here already, or can we just wait for something better to happen? Yeah, I think we're good. Adding another Fenrir is fine. What's a Rabbit's Destroy artifact? It has a graveyard effect, right? If a Scareclaw Link monster. Oh yeah. Maybe it's well. Okay. What is it? Draco Tail with 42 is kind of crazy. Oh, it's it's one of those decks. Why do I keep playing random stuff here? That's annoying. Yeah, sure. Ugh. Getting City. Yeah, sure. Discarding Field Spell. Probably Fenrir is back in the deck. Yeah. Okay, so we got Gold Sark, draw one. Okay, Gold Sark, King Sark, draw one. Ugh. Okay, 9-2? Yo! Now things are getting out of hand. What is the card in his hand? Like, okay, he's got King Sark. He's got King Sark. Fenrir is probably under the deck again. So Choke will reveal what? Please be Izuna. No, Izuna is also kind of cringe. Ugh. Everything is so cringe. Yeah, here I'm gonna chain SP. Yeah. Okay. So here depends. He's gonna go Chokehold. Going at chaining Happiness here is so damn bad. I'm not gonna lie. Summon it in left slash mill 3. You gotta mill something crazy here. Yeah, that was definitely not it. That was definitely not it. Okay. Yeah, he's got Lantern. At least we can now Meta Noise book the Ripper. We're not completely out of the game. We're not completely out of the game. Okay, he's letting this all resolve. We're gonna dump. What are we gonna dump even? Are we gonna dump tier cash? Maybe we were supposed to keep Soliak in hand. I don't know. Think. So we can dump tier cash, then we can hope to mill something, and if he has another play, we can negate it with Soliak. Or we can just go Sharon, and yeah, I think that's the way to go. Tier cash, so we have another interruption provided. Slash mill 2. Yeah, Keldo's nice. Keldo's nice with King Sark. Oh yeah, we needed that actually. Yeah. Maybe it actually was keeping a trap in our hand. I don't know. No? Nope. Oh, he can summon it back anyways because of the walls. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're good. Just want to make him discard and interrupt the lantern, to be honest. I don't know. I have another Aqua, right? It's gonna go Kingstar, dump Noroi. Yeah. Rest. Now I'm gonna go Keldo. Happy Noroi and think third. I kind of want to shuffle back this so we can top deck it. Yeah. We are not out of the game. Okay. No, at least not completely out of the game. We're still kind of bad, but yeah, okay. Oh, he kept the Fenrir in hand, actually. Okay. So last card. Okay. He could technically... He hasn't normal summoned yet, right? No. He could technically tribute summon the Lantern over the Ripper. Lantern... Oh no, he's been through case already. Yeah, we're actually not that bad. It still is kind of bad, but it's not. Yeah. Yeah. It still is kind of bad, I'm not gonna lie. At least first thing we can do is we can summon Visa's Wishes Astrola with these two. So we can pop something, but does it have to be face up for this? One other monster on the field. No, does not have to be face up. Okay. Yep. And that's 29. Okay. Does this have an effect that I should know? No. Oh, what is it gonna do now? Okay, number 90. Interesting. And face. Bring back SP, he can bring back the Fenrir. Okay, now I see something funny we can do, honestly. Okay, that was a nice top deck, I'm not gonna lie. So, we only play against Fenrir and Negate. Main phase 1. We are winning, I'm not gonna lie. We are winning. So this here is gonna banish and banish for Wishes Astrolot. Declare the effect. Target this. If he's gonna chain this, I'm gonna chain SP, banish these two. I should have summoned this in defense. Maybe, I don't know, I wanna kill him. No, I don't need to summon it in defense, I can just kill him. Okay. Fenrir target. Chain. Target this and this. Okay. Now we're gonna get rid of that for Pearly Rhino effect. Now we are winning. We'll get Rhino Heart. Normal Rhino Heart effect. Dumping Sharon, then we go Sharon effect. Think on what we're gonna use actually. No, it's okay actually. We can just use these. Oh, he left the game. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we can go Sharon, use these three to summon Kaleido Heart, shuffle back. I would say King Sark. Or even this. No, we can just easily shuffle back this. And then it's 35, 20, this 55, 71 damage. Can we go for more damage somehow? This is 36 together. No, with sprint it's not enough. I thought that we can maybe go sprint and have some fun somehow. We can also Pearl Rhino pop something. Yeah, we can easily just shuffle back this, pop this, attack over, and then we attack just with these directly. Or even with this over Ripper probably. I think Ripper is only at not 2k. It's 18, yeah. Okay, or he just quits. Alright, next match we're gonna have against Baziki 01. You two. We go first, 41 cards. Okay, what is it? Alright, his hand is decent. Sounds pretty nice actually. Okay. Let me think. Is it Rhino or is it not Rhino? I don't think it is Rhino. I think it's this first, because this first is gonna grab. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. We can normal summon this. Then we're gonna go Lightheart. Lightheart is gonna add Field Spell. Field Spell. Just please don't roll me. Field Spell is gonna add Right Heart. We're gonna summon that, use the effect to get a rival. Then we're gonna arrival to summon back Samsara. And then here, tuner, non-tuner, we will summon a Amritara. One tuner and the light monster. Oh, hold on, we can't even make it with that, right? Oh, this doesn't even work. Oh yeah, that's a little bit shitty. I thought it would work. Never mind. Also, we misplaced the zone so bad. I think now it's Cross Sheep. Maybe, yeah. So we can here go Foolish. Okay, I fucked that up. Okay. I haven't played that in a while. That's kind of embarrassing. Foolish for Rhino, Rhino effect. Send Zuliak, summon itself. That's why Rhino, Tier Rhino. So Rhino's gonna dump Tier Cash, Zulik is gonna search Sharon. Then we're gonna activate Tier Cash. Scream, okay, we take that. We're gonna go Scream. To search, is it Crime? It might actually be Crime with Keldo on board. Yeah, it's Crime. Now here, we can go Sharon, pitch Keldo. Summon /mill 3. Okay. Alrighty. So here we're gonna overlay for a redoer. I'm gonna redoer.
detach this to banish. Then we're gonna Sharon to bottom to summon Rule Kalos. Then we're gonna trigger Cross Sheep to summon back. It has to be 4 or lower, right? Yeah. To summon back, doesn't matter. I don't think it matters. Yeah, summon back Rhino. And then we're gonna use this to summon itself back because we control Amritara. We can now go, yeah, use these two to go for Reprodocus, make this a light. Make it light. So we can synchro summon a Amritara. Declare the effect to search either another trap or Perler Rhino. I think Perler Rhino is fine. Yeah. That's gonna grab tier cache. Then we can activate tier cache to banish Soliex in case we would mill what's it called? /3, the common spell. Okay, we did not mill it, which is not the end of the world. We're missing aquas. Okay. I mean, we have access to this for sure. I think we can cut Guardian Chimera, to be honest. We don't need to play more. We need to play more Astrolauts, I think, or more other cards. Hold on. We can go Sprint, dump Merly. Merly is gonna use itself, Rukalos and Rhino for Kaleido. Then we can go Amritara, pop Kaleido, summon, search itself, summon itself back, send, yeah, send the spell to grab back. Okay. So we are using these two to summon Sprint, or just go SP and pray is enough. No. Just go this, Sprint, dump Merly effect, it's gonna use itself, Rhino and Rukalos for Kaleido Heart. Then we can just use Perla Rhino, target Kaleido, and then trigger Kaleido. Dumping Grief, or maybe even Meta Noise to search. Hold on, now we have better. This to add back tier cache would also be a nice one. Yeah, we better mill something. This to add this back. Set. And I think we still want to go SP, sort of. Banish this and this. To summon. Use these for SP and then pass. Yeah, I think it's okay. We do not have much. It is just very layered. I mean, we have this when it gets summoned back. We have SP. We have 2 shufflers. Can you copy the crime chat text in chat? Sure. All right. Alright, doesn't seem too bad. I think we should aim for a higher ceiling. Maybe put this in a side deck even. Cut this for maybe even rank 8. Okay, we just gotta use it correctly. If we had an exceed here, sprint would be even an additional interruption. I think we have to do that. We have to add like number 90 or something. Fallen on this. Okay, that's kinda sus, I'm not gonna lie. He's got Magnamute or what? Declare. He's got Ash, Magnamute. Okay, no. Nothing. So I think it's just this. To summon it out. And then use this with Astrolabe to go for Dragostop-Helia. We also could have summoned it in attack, to be honest. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. I don't think there's anything that would punish me. Maybe exceed monsters, honestly, yeah. Okay, he's got vision to draw 2. Sure. We just opened ourselves to Super Poly, I figured, with this. Yep. Kaleido can't be used. Yeah, but you can use these two. Okay, dumping engraver. Okay, so I still have a good amount of interruptions with tier cash, and also have the Miller's engraver. I just figured. The Millers, the Shufflers. I wish I had the Millers. Okay, what now? Mud Dragon call. Dark, light, maybe. Dark. Okay. Dark is fine. Yep. How about Kiri? Monster effect is activated, right? Yeah. What if I just... No, here he's good. He's good. I'm gonna make him waste the cards. It's probably Saji. Yeah, Saji effect. Yeah, Saji is fine. I have a whole lot of interruptions left. Just no good synchro monsters. I got a mill like King of the Swamp with a tier cash, and then I'm fine. From hand. If I go, yeah, I can just chain crime. Yeah. It's shuffled into the deck, right? Shuffle it into deck. By using Rhino Heart. One Rhino. Turn into. So this will now banish Meta Noise to summon itself. And then Rhino will summon itself as well. Rhino to tier cash. Slash mill 3. Okay, it's not the worst. It's not the worst. We're gonna dump a Sharon, yeah. So 1 Sharon, 2 Soliek. Soliek is gonna search for Havness, and Sharon is gonna use itself and Stapelia for a Mud Dragon. Target Haba, Saji, target Haba, Saji, and Albion. Target Haba, Saji, Albion. Yeah, that's fine. This is the only one Gray we have, so it's a brick anyways. Yeah, there we go. Alright, going second against that deck. They can be cool. Are they good enough? I don't know if they are good enough. And Ash Blossom can sometimes be enough, but maybe it's better than these ancient cards. Fenrir is not great against it, so maybe it's just this. Apart from that, like this stuff is not great. They're also not good mills. So maybe we want to do this as well. And play Escatos. Just if we can drop Escatos somehow, we're gonna feel so good, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, maybe for this, not Scream. Scream feels broken. That should be fine. Maybe it was also Shadow Fusion. Maybe it actually was Shadow Fusion. Maybe I fucked up. Yeah. Okay, Havness. Havness, sure. Yeah, go Havness. What is he gonna start with? Saji. I'll immediately go Havness. The best Handtrap in the game. Okay, and we fumble. Ugh. Okay, never mind. Summon from hand. That's kind of sus. I'll just chain Tier Cash. Just for the funsies. Just so we mill something with Tier Cash. We mill a Shuffler. Okay. Oh yeah, I was too late. Yeah. 3 Tier Cash. Mill 3. Okay, I take that. I'll take that. Oh god. That's a broken hand. A broken mill. He's gotta feel sick. Yeah, that's the tournament I like. That's the tournament, that's a lot of fun. Okay, Murakumo, sure. And Ritual. 1 Rhino, 2 Scream. Soliek. And we discard the Soliek for Rhino. 1 Rhino, 2 Soliek. Soliek is gonna search a Tier Cash. Rhino is gonna dump a Sharon. And then we're gonna activate the Sharon using this, the Rhino. And the Havness to go for a Kaleido Heart. Do we go for Habakiri or is it Saji so he cannot access the Fiendsmith engine? Maybe it's actually that. Just a Saji to not access Fiendsmith. Because he's normal summoned already. No, we're just gonna go with Habakiri. No, maybe it was wrong. I'm not gonna lie, maybe it was wrong. Oh, Saji, we could prevent the Fiendsmith engine. But if you do it that way, he's gotta play it weird. No, am I wrong? Chad, am I wrong? Okay. Yeah, sure. And now it still is weird, because he gotta go. Okay, prayers? Okay, he's got mirror in hand already, sure. Oh, I can just search prayers now. Yeah, okay. Is he gonna active Murakumo? Please, please. Yeah, he's gonna active Murakumo? What? Why would he do that? Why would he do that? 1 tier cash to Kaleido. Are we gonna discard or not? Because what is Kaleido gonna do in the end? So he's got Prayers and Trap in hand. Okay. If we're to summon back the Kaleido, we are milling. I wouldn't even know what I want to mill. And this way, we just make him waste. Yeah, no, that's fine. No response. We're fine like that. 1 discard. Slash mill 2. Ugh. Would have want to hit a shuffler. Shuffler would have been crazy. Okay, so what now? He's gonna use his prayers? Yeah, he gotta use the prayers. Sure. Murakumo's already triggered. Why would he tribute Murakumo? Res is fine. Why did he want to trigger it? Tribute it. Huh. So he has got Trap in hand. Oh, minus 800 by the way. Oh, he also forgot the mirror. Yeah. I just figured. Okay, Caesar. So he's got Trap and Caesar. Another prayers? Alright. Oh yeah, that's unfortunate. That was a -1. Okay. Okay. Alright. So we got Ash. Ash is nice here. We do not have anything banished for Samsara. If we go Merrily... Do we even want to go Merrily? Yeah, we kind of want to go Merrily. So we can get our Super Poly life. But if we go Samsara... Oh no, we don't play the other card guys anymore, right? Yeah, we're going second. Yeah. It's normal Merrily effect. Mill 3. That's not scary, is it? J name perm, droplet. Please do summon Super Poly's life. Alright. Slash mill 3. Let's see what it brings. Okay, we hit Scream. We do not have anything else. We do not have anything to search of Scream. Okay. So here I'm gonna go tier cache. I gotta be careful here. We go tier cache. He's gonna chain that. Now we're gonna chain the super poly using this and this. So we can, yeah, for Mud Dragon, so we can go chain link 1 merrily, chain link 2 tier cache. So he cannot respond to it. /mil2. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. That was played nice. So what happens now is we're just gonna mill these two. Merrily is gonna summon a rule callers using the King of the Swamp. Then we can trigger Grief to add back Meta Noise. We attack over this, tag with Mud Dragon, and we just pass on. He has 1 trap, and I don't know if it's a prayer. It's not a prayer, so he wouldn't have scoop then. But we have an Ash Blossom as well, which it's just beautiful. Yeah, that was it for the video. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys enjoyed some milling, some tier element, some gamba action. I just love, I can never get enough of milling, whatever format it is. I love Lightsworn in Edison. I like Reasoning Gate in Goat. And of course, like tier elements in advanced, or not like advanced. It's more like a fun advanced format. But yeah, hope you guys liked the video, enjoyed it, and don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button. Make sure to stay tuned for more content. And as always, I wish you guys have an amazing day. Goodbye.